The following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, where every man never thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC. Always love the clothes of Jimmy. British punk, yo, wanna be Jimmy Star's new celebrity. We'll take you.
Hello and welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, bringing you the best in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. Ron's messing up my hair.
I was styling it like Lucille O'Ball from I Love Lucy.
Nice.
Hey.
Does it look like I Love Lucy? I Love Lucy.
What's up, everybody? We want to welcome you to the show. We're going to have a fun show for you today. Stop. Okay, stop. Before we get started, let me introduce my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
No. I'm not going to let you introduce me unless you let me finish the coiffure I was starting.
No, you're not going to finish it. Then we want to introduce.
Like Lucy.
Now we want.
Desi.
We want
Lucy.
to. We want to introduce the man behind the boards, Mr. Chad Murphy.
Man, Ron should go into like hairstyling. He's doing a great job.
Oh no, he is a hairstylist.
Oh, is he? Okay.
I used to be one of the best in New York City. I worked for Les Jolies Femmes in Sutton
Can I
Place.
do your hair?
No, you break your arms. You come in my hair.
See, if I touched his hair, he'd like break my
I'll
hands.
snap your wrists right off.
Ouch.
What's up? Let's give a shout out to everybody in the chat room. Hello. And we've got Rebel and Goddess, we love you. And guest Husey, I don't know who that is. And Irish Ginger from the Irish Ginger Show, Fridays at 4 p.m. on W4CY. And Jimmy McCreary and Tristan. What's up, Tristan? And Lady Lake Jen. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of people. Everybody, welcome. We have a fun show today. We're going to have actress, author Deborah Smith Ford coming on. We're going to play some interview videos that we've done. I did a real quick short one with Noel G from the Fast and Furious series, and Madison and McKenzie Lintz from Hunger Games and Under the Dome and The Walking Dead. And then we're going to play a really great interview Ron did with his adopted daughter, Lara Spencer from Good Morning America.
Well, not really my adopted. She's just a family friend forever. My friend Leslie's best friend. She grew up in our house.
Your daughter's Leslie's best friend.
But what did I say?
Your friend Leslie's best friend.
Well, my daughter Leslie's best friend, they grew up together, went to school together, happens to be the incredible Lara Spencer. It's an old video, but we haven't put it up. For some reason, it got lost in the whatever.
We just put it up on the Ron Russell Set the Record Straight YouTube channel, and it just got put up, so that's why we're...
It's a great interview. I love it because it's loving, it's friendship. It's not an interview. It's two people that really care about each other, talking about each other. So it's a sweet interview. I like it.
Let's also give a shout out to Jane Yates is in the chat room. Husey, which is Dave Hughes from Stars Now UK on Twitter, and Daddy Muir's in the chat room. So what's up, everybody? We're going to have a lot of fun today.
Did you introduce me yet?
Yes.
Oh, good, because I know you get hysterical if I talk.
I know. Go ahead and you can talk now.
Oh.
Wow.
I give you permission.
Well, I said on my Facebook page today that they started before Halloween stuffing my brains with Christmas. They are doing it now at the rate of like stupidity. I am so bored with it that now I don't even want to do Christmas because I feel like I've done Christmas now for weeks. And I wanted to know out there what you all felt about it. And I said that if you come onto our chat room and give me your opinions, then I will certainly, tell people who you are and what your opinion is if you want to be in the chat room. But what do you guys think about it? It's marketing. When I was a little boy, here comes our other co-host, Shazam. When I was a little boy, Christmas was about, I hate to say it, but Santa Claus and toys. Some of my very religious friends, it was about Jesus. But our house wasn't a very religious house, so it was about toys. Today, when you say to kids, what's Christmas like? They say, oh, you mean the holiday? I said, no, I mean Christmas. Well, that's the holiday. No, it's called Christmas. Just because it falls with other holidays, it should not be excluded. It should not be called the holiday because it's kind of a disrespect to Jesus Christ because it's his birthday. And that's why Christians celebrate Christmas because it's Christ Mass. It's the Mass for Christ. When you take that away, then you've lost the meaning of Christmas. Although all the stores now have snowmen instead of Santa Claus.
No, actually, not all of them, because I was in CVS today. Now I'm starting to see Santa.
I mean, not so much Santa. You see nothing about Jesus Christ. Maybe in some little area they have not a menorah. What is it called? What's that? Begins with an M.
Manger.
Manger. Menorah. Happy holidays, everybody. They have a manger somewhere. But that's the only mention of Christ, which upsets many, many Christian people because they feel this is their holiday, and why should it be taken away from them to give holiday to other people? So I think it should be Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, everything. We should, as the holiday comes, we should wish all of our friends that holiday. Just like
instead of saying Happy Holidays.
Yeah, it's so abbreviated. It's so computerized. It's so cold. Like I say, everybody have a great Thanksgiving. Right? That doesn't offend anyone. So I'm going to just say to everybody, hey, happy Kwanzaa, happy this, happy that, when their holidays come up. And it makes people feel good because, gee, you specialized. You didn't generalize. How thoughtful of you to remember my religion and my holiday. So that's what I'm going to do from now on. If you agree. Wait, hang on. I'll get you with this claw.
Get him! Conversation, and I'm not like.
Well, you're going to have the whole floor buster. I just wanted to get this point across. Now I shan't say a word.
No, I want to add to it.
That's a great point, Ron.
I'll never utter another word.
No, I want to add to it because when I was a kid,
let me finish my sentence. Then I forgot what it was. Now, what's the difference? Who cares? What's the big deal?
That's a good point, Ron. Good point.
When I was a kid, though, like you didn't see Christmas stuff in the stores till Thanksgiving. You didn't see it the week before Halloween got here, like you saw this year. Mm-hmm. And I think that's like terrible. And I think that having all this Christmas stuff out before Thanksgiving is also terrible. I know it's just to make money, but I think the whole thing wrecks the whole holiday. And like by the time Thanksgiving gets here, I'm already sick of Christmas stuff, and then that's when we should start like doing the Christmas stuff.
Well put, fellas. Well put.
And it was just a hang on, folks. It was just a reiteration of what I said.
No, it was my experience. You said your experience, and I said mine.
Your experience doesn't go far back as mine does. My Christmas.
Well, that's true.
My Christmas is. My Christmas is when I was a very young little boy, tiny little boy. We were in the World War II, and Christmas meant something. People would have their loved ones at war, at the Second World War, which was the greatest war. And Christmas meant a lot to families because they didn't have their sons and daughters home with them. They were at war. So everybody gathered together. It was a lovely time. People didn't have much money. And if you did have money, you couldn't buy things because everything was used to make bullets, guns, and ammunition for the war. So we had a shortage of stuff.
Right.
What?
They said in the chat room, first of all, that like, how could have you been doing that because you're only 50?
Well, you see, I had a previous life. I had darlings, I wish I was 50. That's my classic joke. I'm 75 years old, and I don't think anybody at 75 should say they're 75. They should say they're 50, because today's 75, how's that go? Today's 50 is whatever?
70 is today. No, 70 is the new 40.
Right, so I'm really 40, not 50. No, I just.
And Gata says they're going to start celebrating Christmas next year in June.
Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, they're going to have swimming pools. They're going to have Christmas trees that float in swimming pools lit up.
They do. I don't know if you guys watch like Lifetime, but like a lot of these channels in July, they have Christmas in July, which I don't get, and then they spend a whole week showing Christmas shows. I don't like that.
I used to go up in Cape Cod. Cape Cod was famous for Christmas in July, and I remember going up there when I was about 17 or 18, and we had a blast. It was fabulous. Damn. Everybody was in bathing suits doing the Christmas thing because we were, New Yorkers, snow, cold, winter Christmas. So we had a summer Christmas was like Florida or California.
Chad, what do you think? Do you think they celebrate Christmas too early?
I do. And you're right. The whole Santa Claus, the whole earthly good things for money is just, kind of ruin the whole Christmas thing. But, you know what? Let people be who they are, I guess. Just do your thing and they'll do theirs.
That's right.
But don't say you're not allowed to. Don't say it's politically incorrect.
Sure. Keep your mouth shut and just do your thing, right?
Yeah, keep your mouth shut and do your thing.
How could it be politically incorrect to say Merry Christmas when we've been saying it for hundreds of years?
Yeah, Christ started it all, and basically Santa sat on him.
Right, exactly. And if you ask kids today, like, what does Christmas mean to you? And they say,
toys,
video games,
candy.
Toys, candy.
Yeah, just all materialistic crap.
I like the toys and the candy. I'm not saying I don't like it, but I get like the whole meaning of Christmas, and I do definitely think that it's just like way too early to go in and see Christmas stuff.
I just find it kind of weird that it's all about Christ, and here we are lying to our kids about some magic man that doesn't exist, that we're bringing a bunch of toys from China to the living room.
Well, I watch
don't
the
get
Bill Maher show. I'm not always in agreement with Bill Maher,
Yeah.
but Bill Maher has a really clever thing that he
He's
says.
smart, yeah.
He says, we tell our children all about Santa to believe in him, and he feels that Jesus Christ is just as fake as Santa Claus.
Probably.
So if you believe in Jesus, you're believing in a spirit that doesn't exist like Santa Claus. Now, I don't know what everybody's views are on that, but I don't necessarily agree with Bill Maher all the time, as I don't necessarily agree with Donald Trump all the time. But I will tell you, Donald Trump has come up with some pretty good things that I've discussed and wanted to happen. Donald Trump, if he only did some of the stuff that he says he wants to do, he could help our country a lot.
Yeah.
Not the deporting, all that crappy stuff, but the stuff that about get the oil away from ISIS and they have no power. I agree. Take the oil away from them and they go back in the desert. What have they got? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing but water.
Let's give a shout out to Cindy, Lady Lake, and Shinzi is in the chat room.
Shinzia, my dear, how are you and the family? Beth is all over Europe. My God, I've been seeing pictures of her. She's in every country. A lucky Beth. I wish it were I. Anyway, that's about that for that. So what are we going to talk about today,
Give me my
buddy?
back scratcher. I need my back. Well, our first guest is going to be calling in just a minute, so
Okay.
maybe what we'll do now is do a commercial, and that way.
Okay.
Actually, Goddess says that Santa's real, and she loves it when he comes down her chimney.
Hey now. Hello.
Let's not play with that one. I could knock that one around for hours and be thrown off the air for sure. The song Santa Baby. I'd like a guy 6'4".
Whoa.
Got me on
Does
the
it go
floor.
like that?
That's what she
Well, that's
said.
how he goes.
I see.
No, that's what God is saying. Santa Baby,
Ah, right,
I'd like
right.
a man 6'4" who could throw me on the floor. And the rest of it,
She
of
says
course.
meow.
Well, I know she likes that. I know Goddess wants him. She wants a gorgeous 6'4" muscle-bound Santa Claus to come down her chimney and throw her on the floor and take them
listen to
their
this one.
goodies.
See what you can do.
It says Santa is a bit strange. We tell our kids all year long not to take sweets from strangers, and then a man creeps into their room and leaves them stuff.
Or hell, we take them around the block on Halloween.
Old pervert.
Oh yeah, Halloween's like that too.
Sure.
When you think about it.
Right.
Let's go knock on some pervert door. Here you go.
Watch out for the old man, that old pervert
Yeah.
who comes down and gives you cookies
Yeah.
for goodies.
Laced.
And also, he comes in your bedroom to see if you're sleeping. Now, that I'd question.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, huh?
Oh, well, it's all fun. Let's just enjoy
good for-
life.
it's good for the kids.
Because it goes by so
I
quickly.
know, that's it. Everybody takes themselves too serious. Everybody
Exactly.
needs to
And
just have a good
everybody's too damn politically correct, and everybody gets offended too easily. 35, 40, nobody gave a shit. We just plowed through life and had a good time. Today, you got to worry about saying this, doing that, wearing this, being that. Screw it all.
time. Life is too short.
Just,
Enjoy yourself.
Go naked, run through the streets, screaming Santa is a homo. That's all, and have a good time.
I'd like
I
to
want
see
to
the
see you running through
reaction.
the streets naked. I would like that.
I'd like to see the reaction of the neighbors.
He wants to see me naked. You see me naked all the time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I can't see it enough.
But you want to see me naked dressed as Santa?
No,
No.
you just said running down the street naked.
Screaming
You didn't
about
say dressed as Santa.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, what did I marry? I don't get you sometimes. I want to scratch your hair. Can I play with
Do
you?
it.
Hey, doing that. Daddy Muir says, "Stop being politically correct.
Correct.
Say what you want. Freedom of speech, right?"
Absolutely. And to do what you
Oh,
like.
and Goddess says you got to only wear a hat.
No, I was gonna wear a cock sock
There you go.
underwear.
Red and white.
Because they have, the cock sock does have a Santa Claus pair of underwear. They're red, and of course you throw your gifts into this pouch. And they look divine, and I think it has like a little wreath on it or something.
That's hilarious.
It might be
the
a cock
Christmas
ring.
gift pouch.
You got to just have fun. So let's do a quick commercial real quick and let everybody know ahead of time. We'll get this out of the way to make sure we don't forget it, that you can hear the Jimmy Star Show weekly on W4CY Radio. And if you listen to us live, you get to also hear the fabulous Chad Murphy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, before I go any further, I forgot. I want to thank Deirdre Sorego for filling in for me last week. done a wonderful job. She got quite a response from people. They were so happy to have her back and to see her again. Unfortunately, she has a life and she can't do this show all the time because she auditions. She's
Busy.
going to school to learn her craft. So she's a busy bee.
Yeah. All right, let me go back. I still see we're going to have a guest calling in 1 second. But you can also hear us on WROM Radio in Detroit, Hamilton Radio in New Jersey, Planet Radio Network in New York, LA, Ontario, and London, Monster FM Radio in New York, Jackalope Radio in Kansas City, K4HD Radio in LA, WBAD Radio in Washington, D.C. We're also on Stitcher, SoundCloud, iTunes, and iHeartRadio. And you can see our videos on Roku, YouTube, Vimeo, and JimmyStarsWorld.com.
That's a mouthful.
That is.
And
we do get around the world, I must admit we do.
So we're going to introduce a guest, but before we can introduce the guest, she needs to hit the video button on her Skype screen.
Skype screen?
Skype screen. Deborah, are you there?
I don't think Deborah's even there.
Oh, here we go. It's going to be coming in. Now we're going to do a whole All right, everybody. So we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show, Deborah Smith Ford. Hello, and welcome.
Hello, thank you.
Deborah, if you can just sort of somehow not have so much light, you're sort of bleached out. And we want to see how pretty you are. That's much better.
Much better. All right, everybody.
Much better.
Before we get started, let me introduce you to everybody, Deborah, starting off with my cool, outrageous man about town, Mr. Ron Russell.
Hi, Honey Bunch. How are you today?
Hi, Ron. Just fine. You?
Good. I'm good. Very good, thank you.
We got the man behind the boards, Mr. Chad Murphy.
Hello, Deborah. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Chad.
And we have a chat room full of people, so say hello to the chat room.
Hey, chat room.
There you go. So everybody, Deborah Smith Ford actually is a friend of one of our past guests from a few weeks ago. You guys remember the incredible actor Brett Rice that we had on, and that's kind of like how we hooked up and met each other. And we love Brett Rice, and now we're going to love you. So welcome to the show.
Yeah, I thought you said you made a movie with her.
We did make a movie with her. I never met her, though, before.
But does she remember making a movie with you?
Well, she didn't make it with me because we're not in the same scenes, but she knows that we were both in the same movie.
Well, what was the name of the movie?
All right, so tell everybody. So you guys, Deborah, you're from South Florida, right?
Yeah, Southwest Florida.
Southwest Florida, and I lived in Florida for 50 years in South Florida, and I did a film many years ago called Phoenix Falling where I did my first on-screen kiss, and I get to curse in it, too. And
that's a shock.
And I kiss Ozzy. You guys know Ozzy. She's been on the show a bunch of times, and it's a really cool scene in a nightclub. And the name of the film was Phoenix Falling, based on an award-winning short that won all kinds of awards. And Deborah's in the film, too, and I don't know who you play. Who did you play in Phoenix Falling?
I played Carrie, a sidekick to someone.
Who remembers?
Isn't it funny, though? Because Phoenix Falling, I don't think it ever came out.
It changed its name, too. Was that the change? Or...
Oh, I don't know. Like, I asked, 6 months ago, when it came out, and Ram, the director, didn't message me back. I mean, it's a great film. It's like a really, it's not like a crappy indie that looks like shot it on a camera phone. It looks really, really good, the plane scenes and stuff. So I don't know why it never came out. We need to find out.
Well, I'm still in touch with another actress. Now I can say I'm in touch with another actor. But Leslie Staples portrayed the grandmother in it. I played her sidekick, her character's sidekick. I
know her from. Well, I knew her. I know her not really, but I know her from social media and from the film.
She was in Calendar Girls.
Yeah, she was in Calendar Girls with a bunch of big stars.
I love that movie. Sure, that was with Judi Dench. Oh no, Miriam.
Yeah, Helen
Mirren.
Helen, yes.
Helen, I love that film. It's one of my favorite films. Who did she play?
Jenny.
I want to remember the character's name.
She wasn't a principal part, but she was.
Oh, she wasn't a principal.
Yeah, but she was there.
I notice everybody in film. I don't look just for the principals. I look for performances from people that walk across the stage. I tell that to Jimmy all the time. Because sometimes you're going to see a very famous movie star in an old film when she was starting or he was starting, and suddenly there they are.
Or even helping behind the scenes.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I always say, it takes everybody to make a movie, not just the stars.
Exactly.
I mean, I've made a lot of films and little crappy films, but that little bit that I gave to it, maybe I would hope made it better.
Actually, though, going back to Phoenix Falling, I didn't know they changed the name. Do you know what they changed the name to?
That might be the new name, but that's the one I always remember.
I think
No, it was Blue Light before that, and it changed from Blue Light to Phoenix Falling, I think.
No. I read what they changed it to. They changed it to Jimmy Starr's Academy Award Performance.
There you go.
I am so good in it, though. I say, what the F are you looking at? And I start a fight with the main character guy in a nightclub. And then I get kissed by a really hot girl with big boobs, even though I'm gay. So, it's a really cool thing.
That part's good acting.
That must have been me.
It was very easy.
Yeah.
So it was fun. I loved it. Okay, so you're in South Florida, and I know you're really involved in the film community in South Florida. I used to be a long time ago because I saw you have you're a head of a group of an acting group in South Florida.
United Film and Television Artists.
Which I don't know. How long has that group been together?
That we were just talking about the other night. Close to 15 years, I think, but we were with one FMPTA, Florida Motion and Picture and Television Association, and was still going on. It's been many decades. But UFTA is who I'm involved in now. I'm one of the officers.
There you go. Congratulations.
Are you
love
affiliated in any way with Women with Film?
No, but I know who is. One of our officers is. I actually might be, and I don't know it again. I'm so sorry. I've been involved with my books lately, so film is kind of on the second burner.
Okay. Lots of actors.
Which we should actually say, not only is Deborah Smith Ford an actress, she's an award-winning children's book author and a celebrity impersonator. And you guys, now you can almost tell if you look at her profile, you can see her most famous. I don't know if you impersonate a lot of people because I only saw the one. But if you look at her profile and think of her hair slicked back all the way back and think of her in all black with glasses, and she is the dead-on ringer for Trinity. And you guys all know Trinity from all the Matrix films, one of the main stars of all the three Matrix films. And I went online and watched some of the stuff that you've done as Trinity, and you could be a stunt double, you would not even know the difference that you are not Trinity. How did you get involved in the whole celebrity impersonation thing?
Well, I didn't know anything about the movie, and when the second film came out and soon after the third, I was just mobbed all the time for my autograph. And, of course, I was an actress at the time, so I was signing my own name. And since my name's Deborah Smith Ford and Trinity's played by Carrie Ann Moss, no one really caught on. No one ever said, oh, that's not you. So I did that for a while. Then friends submitted me to a international competition in Fort Erie, Canada, and I won one of the awards as Trinity. And it kind of took off from there. I started going to conventions and conferences and look-alike gatherings and getting gigs as her. Ram hired me. That's one of the reasons, because of my look. He wanted me to be like an action kind of character, and that's why I was called Carrie. Oh, and I'm in other films as Trinity, but not,
To me, you look like a very, very important actress, a legendary actress from the 1940s, 30s, and 40s, and her name was Merle Oberon.
Oh, really?
Quite a beauty, and I think if you were made up with your hair slicked back in a bun and using her makeup, you could look like Merle Oberon. So look her up and see who she is and smile.
I'm writing that down now.
Most beautiful women. She was Indian, from India, and English. But the mixture of the English blood and the Indian blood just made her look exquisite. She was a beauty, quite a beauty.
So do you get a lot of gigs, and do you celebrity impersonate anybody else, or you pretty much just travel around?
I did. I've done Queen of Narnia quite a bit, Audrey Hepburn in my day, Mary Catherine Gallagher as a joke, and most people
Saturday
don't
Night
know.
Live, right?
Right.
Right. When I come out as Mary Catherine, or then I come back as Trinity, no one knows I'm the same person, which is really hard to believe because it's just my face with different glasses. That's it. But
but the outfit would be different because Mary Catherine Gallagher.
But it's not like I'm covered.
The persona and the way you speak, the persona is different.
I love it, though, because for me, The Matrix is an awesome series. It's almost like too difficult. It's just great to watch. If you actually try to pay attention to what's going on, it's a little bit difficult to follow. Well, at least I'm stupid. So for me, it was a little difficult to follow, with really getting it. It was fun. It's fun. It's a fun movie, and the action and everything is great, and I love Keanu Reeves. But it's not like one of those movies I would watch all the time. But I think that you as Trinity, though, as soon as I looked at online and saw you as Trinity, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe you look just like her. So I think that's a really cool way, and it's a really cool way to make extra money
I
in entertainment.
So.
Who's Trinity?
Trinity's one of the main three characters in The Matrix. The Matrix was a huge
Oh, I know
hit.
what you're talking about.
movies.
Yeah, she's the black hair pulled back with a ponytail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she
Oh,
does.
no, not
look-
with the ponytail, though. Just slicked
no,
back.
but she had a ponytail in Matrix.
She had shorter hair in the first one, and then it was longer in the next two. Shot the second two films together at the same
Yeah, she had
time.
a ponytail in one. Hair was pulled back in a rubber band. Yeah, you do look like her. I remember that film.
I love it. So also,
I mustn't have seen the first one.
Also, you guys, because I just see people in the chat room are writing. So, if you guys want to find out to see some of the stuff that you've got going on, they can go to debsford.com, DEBSFord.com.
Yeah, and
Correct.
Chad, if you can, pull up a picture of Merle Oberon and post it up. So
Well, that'd be cool.
she's gorgeous. Let me tell you, Merle Oberon was one of the most beautiful women. Classy,
Chad's like, how do you
elegant.
spell it?
Oh, Merle? I don't know, Merle.
MERYL, like Meryl Streep or something else.
MERLE,
No,
maybe?
it wasn't Merle. It was Merle.
M-E-R-L-E?
M-E-R-L-E, maybe. And Oberon was O-B-R-O-N-E,
No, A-U-N-D.
I think. Oberon.
O-B-R-A-U-N-D, probably.
No, not D. Oberon.
Oh, O-B-R-A-U-N.
O-U-N.
We'll figure it out.
There you go.
Oh, I think it was O-U-N. I forgot who she was married to, but she made about 1 million films. And I saw her one time in L.A. when I lived there in a restaurant, and she walked by our table. And I thought, my God, was she stunning. She had to be at least 70 years old, and her hair was jet black, slicked back in a bun. But those cheekbones and the chin and the nose and those gorgeous eyes, she was the most stunning woman. And she was all in a white suit. I'll never forget it.
They're saying O-B-E-R-O-N in the chat room.
Yeah, probably.
Oberon.
O-B-E-R.
Anyway. Okay,
Okay.
so let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in any movies with Brett Rice, or how did you meet Brett Rice?
Yes. Oh, I knew I needed to look at my resume first.
He's
Brett
such a-
and I were in a couple films.
There she is.
One was an indie here
picture that
locally,
doesn't
and
look
it was
like
Making Waves.
Okay.
He played the father in the film, and I was the teacher. Then we were in something else and something else.
Okay, so you've been in several films with him.
Yes, at least 2 or 3 that I can recall. One might have been a TV show. I forget
Okay,
what-
that's cool.
what it was.
I love it.
Yeah, but the picture you showed, Chad, is a very young picture of her, and it wasn't when she became great glamour girl. Go to one when the 1940s. That was like a 30s shot. Go to like middle 40s. That's when she blossomed into a great beauty. You know, look at Marilyn Monroe. When Marilyn Monroe was 18, she was a pot. Her chin was too short. Her nose was the wrong nose. You had that kinky orange-brown hair. You wouldn't have given it 2 looks. Now look at Marilyn Monroe when she turned whatever she turned. 36? She was the most breathtaking thing in the world. So some women do get far more beautiful with age, and some don't, unfortunately. I mean,
Then there's in between.
I've been in Hollywood 52 years, so I've watched them when they were young. You know, the best one was Zsa Zsa Gabor. I swear to Christ, her face had to be plaster of Paris. That woman never aged, never had a line. I met Zsa Zsa maybe 35, 40 years ago. She was a young, beautiful woman. And I saw her when I left Palm Springs about 5 years ago. Of course, she was in a wheelchair. Everything was a mess, but the face was the same. Nothing changed on the face. It was amazing.
Everybody in the chat room says you have classic looks, and everybody liked the picture when you have the hat. You have an advertisement picture with you wearing like the hat. That's a very cute picture.
I got my foot in the door with that one. That was a commercial called Citrical that aired every day on every channel for about a year, and a little recognition there too. That was nice. And actually, yes, that was a paying gig. Yes.
You
Are we
have the
supposed
high
to say that?
Yeah, the
high
paying gigs are
cheekbones.
nice.
High cheekbones, you will not age. People with high cheekbones, their faces don't fall so quickly because the cheekbones hold your face up. And you've got pointy features, therefore you will not age, and you're very photogenic. I have very high cheekbones. That's why my face hasn't fallen. Everything else has.
I was thinking that of myself, actually. But I'm not going to say it out loud.
I hate to tell you where my nuts are, but that's okay. I got to be careful I don't step on them. But my face is still up there, still.
So let's
waiting.
see. So we're an actress, we're a celebrity impersonator, and you're an award-winning children's author. You have a book series called Allie's Adventures. Give us a 1-minute breakdown on Allie's Adventures.
Okay.
There you go.
Now,
Look at
hang on one
yourself.
sec. Everybody look at the
There you
screen.
go.
Oh,
That's what you could look like, made up like Merle Oberon.
yeah, you do look like
You got her?
Yeah, it's
Is
beautiful.
she not
Am I
gorgeous?
going to see it or there?
Yeah, she's gorgeous. You can't see it unless you're like
Now,
watching the
if you
ITV, so you
had
can't
the
see
heavy
it.
makeup of those days, you look just like her.
Yeah, you do look a lot like her.
could
Good
play-
job, Chad.
You know what? Submit your picture. If they want to do a life story of Merle Oberon, you could play it. I'm serious.
There you go. I can't wait to see her now. Can I just get off the show
Chad,
and go
that was a gorgeous picture of her. That's what she looks like.
All right, now you can go back. Give us the 1 minute breakdown on Allie's adventures. Tell us a little bit about it.
Oh, Allie is learning responsibility in many ways. She grows up on an apple farm, shows kids their farms without any animals. It was a fruit farm. She moves on there to south part of the country and meets new friends and travels to Africa and meets a goat. Learns responsibility of taking care of a pet because her parents are missionaries, so she learns all kinds of things, meets all kinds of people. And her next visit is going to be growing up Hollywood. She's going to encompass and experience all things that are related to Hollywood, like we were talking, behind the scenes, a team effort, all that kind of stuff. Because she has a cousin who does it for a living. Yeah,
She'll be working with new animals.
So how do people? Okay, first of all, how many books are there's one book, or I thought there was 2 books.
We're working on the third one. It takes
Okay,
a long time. I have an illustrator, and I started the first book in 1985 as a college project, and then went from there. And then the second book came out in last year. So this one I hope to be published in 2016. I'm hoping. So gonna get a move on that
And
one.
where do people go and get Allie's Adventures? Because I know there's a DVD. There's all kinds of stuff with it. Tell us. Give it a little quick sales pitch. If you have a child.
Yeah, mostly Amazon, Barnes & Noble, online, Google. My website will just go to my website. It'll give you a variety of areas to find it.
And your website is?
DebSFord.com.
There you go. I already knew I had said it before, but it's just good
thank you.
putting it out there, so everybody gets to do it.
And from what you're saying about your books, I think the moral is a very good moral. Raising a pet and taking care of things. So I think you're going to teach children something important.
And basically,
we own an animal hospital, so I'm very animal oriented. I have a teaching degree, so I'm very children oriented, and I'm a mom and I'm a grandma. So it's just a natural path that I take right now. I feel.
You didn't say you're a grandmother, did you?
Yes, she did. You said you're a grandmother.
You just said you're a grandmother?
Yes, of 3. Very proud. They all live in Los Angeles. My oldest is 8.
You didn't believe? I told you bones hold up a face. You don't look like a grandma to me. God, no.
Well, should I tell you which president was around when I was born?
Well, if it's Roosevelt.
And it was before Eisenhower.
Well, mine was Roosevelt, Franklin. If I fall off the chair. Yes,
I just found out I'm related. That's a different thing to both Roosevelts and to Martin Van Buren. We did the DNA test last week.
You're kidding.
Oh, that's cool.
No, I'm not. Just found out. Y'all are the first to know, other than my husband.
Well, now about a couple million people are going to know.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
It's a fantastic thing.
No, I think everybody loved him, I think, in the fall. Even Barbara Streisand loved him when she made that movie. What was it called? I'm gone today. My mind's completely in a different place.
Wait, go back, though. Did you say you have an animal farm? What did you say you have?
We're veterinary hospital.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's great. You're going to love what's on my desk right now.
I don't know if you can see.
I'm enjoying.
This is Shazam, and we got him at the Big Dog Rescue Ranch in Wellington back in March. We rescued him. He was a stray in Miami, and they picked him up, and they were going to put him down on the Big Dog Rescue Ranch, rescued him, and then we brought him up here to Pennsylvania.
And he's a Brazilian Mastiff. He's gorgeous.
Wow.
He's the coolest
gigantic
dog ever, and he weighs 125 pounds, and he's strong as an ox.
Is he sitting there or standing?
He's standing.
Okay.
And our desk is high. He'll be on this soon. Trust me. In another 10 minutes, he's in my lap.
Yeah, he likes to come on
poodle.
TV.
So,
he thinks he's like a little lap dog. So you get on the couch and he tries to sit in your lap like he's like a 5-pound dog.
and you know what he does?
I know. Mine's only 50 pounds. She likes to do the same thing.
He puts his mouth up to the microphone when he sits up here, and he looks like he's talking. It's so cute.
We took pictures of him sitting in the chair because he likes to sit up in chairs.
He's got a fan club, believe it or not. A lot
That's
of
a new
people
logo for you.
In the chat room, they're all saying they missed him last week. So.
Yeah, see, they love Shazam.
So what kind of dog do you have?
Funny you should ask. That's how we got started with the DNA. We did a DNA on our little pup, and she's 11 breeds, and she's mostly chow.
Oh, cool. So it's
But she's blonde. She looks like a dingo from Africa.
Oh, that's so cute.
But her personality and her
they
hair
did.
and a curled up tail is dingo-ish. I mean, and chowish.
I love that.
We should do a DNA on Shazam. I know what he is. He's a bloodhound, mastiff, and what, bull?
I forgot.
Forgot the other one.
He's the coolest dog though ever.
But he's got the bump on top of his head like the bloodhounds.
Oh, I
So
know
he's
about
got the
that.
blood
Yeah.
bump.
Yeah.
Here it goes. He's ready.
Oh, no.
Here we go. Shazam, say
Somebody take
hello.
a picture of this, please.
Isn't he cute?
Say hello, Shazam. Say hello.
Hi, Shazam. Say hello to
It's
everybody.
just a matter of time before he wants to get on the show.
They're saying that we need to make him a Facebook page.
He has. I think Deirdre.
idea.
Oh, did he? I'm not sure. Isn't that cute though? We love
so
we love
regal.
animals. We had a poodle too, but the poodle passed away about 3 weeks ago. And so right now we're just going with the one huge dog because I've always been a little dog person and Ron was always a big dog person.
Always. I've always had
Yeah, me too.
Saint Bernards, Mastiffs. I always had like gigantic dogs.
So I love it. So let's talk about Hollywood. If you could be in any movie that you ever wanted to be in, what movie would you like to be in that's already been made?
Oh, never thought of that.
And in the back of your head, be thinking also, like, if you could be in a movie with any actor or actress, who would be that person that you would love to act with?
I already have.
Oh, really? Okay, who was that?
I got to meet Sean Connery.
Wow.
I think Meryl Streep. I'd like to meet Meryl Streep.
And work with Meryl
And
Streep. Okay.
Living, that is, right? Yeah, Audrey Hepburn I would have liked to meet.
Me
Oh,
too.
that's his.
My favorite.
So Ron used to have a television show called Set the Record Straight, where he interviewed all the legends of Hollywood: Lauren Bacall, Jane Russell, Tony
Curtis, Tab Hunter,
Tab
Cliff
Hunter, all the different,
Robertson.
like all the
The
legends
list
of Hollywood.
Goes on and on and on.
And I kind of
Tippi
like
Hedren.
I've always done kind of like all the 30 to 50-year-old Hollywood people, and so together we kind of cover the
Yep.
whole gamut of Hollywood. So
That's right.
So it kind of works. So what movie would you have liked to been in?
Okay, I should say Matrix.
Okay.
Because I'm asked all the time if I am, so that I could actually say.
Yeah. Yes, I was.
Yes.
I was.
Well, you
The
mentioned Meryl
fourth one. We need to have a
Oh,
fourth
yeah,
one.
the fourth one. Yes, you could take the
Yeah,
place.
I'll be her big sister. Something like that.
You mentioned Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep adored Betty Davis. She used to run home from school with her friends and sit and watch the old Betty Davis movies, and she feels that a lot of her talent came from Betty. I knew Betty Davis in her later years, right before she passed, about 4 years before she passed away.
Wow.
And I ran into Meryl Streep in an elevator in New York once, and, I didn't tell her who I was. It didn't matter because nobody knew. I simply turned around and I said, I, too, wish I could work with Betty Davis. And she looked at me. She says, how do you know that? I said, because I like your work and I follow you. And I read that you loved Betty Davis. And she said to me, Betty Davis sent me a handwritten letter saying how Betty Davis would have loved to have worked with Meryl Streep. And I think he pulled my plug out. No. And I think that's fabulous that, they had this camaraderie. Too bad Betty and Meryl didn't work together. That would have been a classic of classics. I loved Betty Davis. I knew her pretty well. She was a big drinker with a dirty mouth and as tough a broad as can be. On screen, she was the ultimate lady. She's a good actress.
I love it.
Well, that's what I love about our celebrity impersonation get-togethers, because they'll bring together those that never were.
Oh, which is
You
fun.
know what I mean? Yeah, that's wonderful. So,
But I think if I worked with Betty Davis and I had a scene with her, I would really be. I'm never nervous when I work, but I think with her I would have been nervous. Do you have anyone that you would be a little nervous with if you worked with?
oh yeah,
Like who?
I'm a very private person in my work, so it's like, yeah, my family actually. I don't like my family on set, so that takes care of that. Everybody else is like professional in what they do, so it just works. I've never
Oh,
thought
that's
about
good.
it that way.
That's a cool answer actually to think about that way because I'm kind of like that too. Like I have a phone phobia. I don't like anybody around when I'm talking on the phone. And I'm
I
getting
walk
better
a lot
at
with
it,
the
but-
phone. Yeah.
Like his conversations are so interesting, we want to listen. Get real,
Oh well,
please. You got to hear his conversations. They're so busy.
they're all business. I'm
And
only
you
on
can
the
fall
phone.
asleep. Now you want to hear me when I'm on the phone because mine is dish and dirt. I mean, I got my phone calls like if ever they.
All he does is dish and dirt on there.
I get the gossip on. I'm very upset, and I have to find out about Angelina Jolie. Is it?
Oh,
that she's 83 pounds and she's ill.
Yeah,
We saw a thing in Star magazine. Or
I know,
whatever.
I
and
read it in that, yeah.
I have to call and find out, but I've been busy these last couple of days. But I want to know if Angie's okay. Angie grew up with my daughter Deirdre. They went to school together, and she played in my house. So she was a little sweet friend of ours, and I love Angie to death. She's one of the kindest, nicest people in the world.
So who's like a young? Okay, because you named actors who were kind of like in our age demographic. If you had to like act, if you were going to act with somebody in young Hollywood, somebody like younger who's current now, who do you think it'd be fun? Maybe you played the mother, or just played somebody in a film with them. Who would you like to be in a film with?
Well, Angie herself, she's young, she's much younger than I am. Although she's hit the 4-0.
We're going to consider that young still.
Okay.
Like I'm a big fan of like Jennifer Lawrence. Like I like Jennifer Lawrence a lot.
Yeah. Well, she's from here. I think her family lives here in Fort Myers.
Oh, do they really? How cool is that? I didn't know
I have that right. Or her grandparents?
That's
she's
cool.
the one
I
that was.
that.
I think that's her.
I think she's beautiful as a blonde. I don't like her with dark hair. As a blonde, she's absolutely gorgeous. See what hair color can do for you? No, it's amazing. I mean, nowadays, every actress changes their color for their role because they don't want to look the same. They don't want to always be who they are. So even the men change their hair color.
I've got to ask on that. They're changing it, or someone is changing it for them and telling them what they should
it's
look
the
like?
actress. I've interviewed a lot of actors.
Really? Yeah.
And they said, well, Jennifer, Jesus, my mind is gone. Jennifer Jones. She made a film called Duel in the Sun. She played a wild gypsy girl who was a sex fiend and whatever. So she made her hair bright red and curly, wild, like a red-headed gypsy, because her dark hair just didn't quite, make it work. So lots of times, hair color is half of your performance, believe it or not. I mean, if you're playing a sexy bitch, you want to be blonde and sexy with a cigarette. You don't want to be a brunette. It's hard for a brunette to be a sexy bitch with a cigarette. She'll come off like Joan Crawford, hard and tough, but she won't come off bitchy and sexy. So hair color has a tremendous amount of work. It does make the character better. And I know when Jennifer Lawrence plays a dizzy dame, like in that wonderful movie, she was a blonde. But yet when she does that
Hunger Games, she's got dark hair.
She has to look fierce and strong, so she's dark hair.
Right.
I love that.
Would you change your hair color for a role?
Oh, I have. I was supposed to go bald once,
Let me wrap it
but I didn't.
So
in
you
that
know
case.
the deal.
I played Helldam in one of the Beowulf movies, and they wanted me to be bald.
Oh, so you were bald?
But they went with different look. So
Well, wait a minute. You wore a skull cap.
No, she said they went with a different look, so she didn't have to.
no, I had to do underwater scenes. I had a stunt double, but I still had. It'd be harder to do that with a, unless you were really
With a
bald.
skull cap, it would never stay on. It would rub right off.
No.
What's your favorite out of all the films and movies you've been in? Like, which one is the one that you had the best experience or that you enjoyed the most?
I liked Beowulf. It was scary, but I liked Beowulf a lot. Playing Helldam. It was 4 hours of makeup though for each of that time.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yes,
That's
you wouldn't have
about
known me on that, really. That was fun. And some current movies I'm doing now called Fall Away and Hanging Millstone. There's some indies in this area, but feature films. We've just wrapped on the trailers, and we picked up shooting next month in January. Back to back.
Good.
So those are
the
fun.
reason why makeup sometimes takes so long. Don't think they're being worked on for 4 hours. It's called drying time.
Right.
A lot of the stuff has to dry before they can continue on, and that's what makes it so lengthy. Sometimes you put straws in your nose to breathe. It's not comfortable. Some people have had like this fabulous show I've been following now. It's called Gigi, and the boy's name is I forgot.
David Krumholtz.
David Krumholtz, who portrays his grandmother at 75 years old, who lives in Boca, who just inherited millions of dollars. It is hilarious.
Have you seen that? It's called Gigi Does It. It's on the IFC channel, and I don't know if they shoot it.
No, I'm writing it down.
Shoot it in Boca.
Yeah, they do shoot it in Boca. Matter of fact, you might want to go and see it. You might get on it because they're always doing actors and actresses on it. But he goes into 4 hours of makeup. all the prosthetics, and it's a fabulous makeup.
It's hilarious.
And he's a Jewish old lady, so the stuff is hysterical because it's so Boca. I lived in Boca for 20 years, and I know Boca well. And everything about it is absolutely like the dames that are in Boca.
It's
a
actually
riot.
it starts David Krumholtz, and he was the guy. I don't know if you ever used to watch that police show called Numbers. It was on Friday nights, and he was one of the main two cast guys in it or whatever. And he was also in that Heath Ledger movie.
Yes.
10 Things I Hate About You, which I freaking love that movie.
Right.
And anyway, he was in that movie, but it's a really cool show. It's called Gigi Does It. It's on the IFC channel, and it's hilarious. And yeah, you should check in to see it. If they're shooting that down there, you should get into that.
Well, they just had not Susan Sarandon, the one that looks like her, the one from Victor Victoria that played.
I forgot her name.
The one that played the sexy girl in Victor Victoria, the one that's locked the door. What was her name? I can't think of her name. I love her too. She's one of my favorite actresses.
Victor Victoria,
Anyway.
not Barbara Streisand did something like that, but not her, right?
No, the movie in Victor Victoria with Julie Andrews. She played the blonde, the tomato.
Oh, it was Julie Andrews. Yes,
the one that did the song in Chicago, and then her dress blows off. I can't think of her. Isn't it terrible? And she's such a wonderful actress and very famous. She works all the time. Anyway, she was on it last week. So there's a lot of.
She does look like Victor. She does look like
Susan Sarandon. I always get those two confused. She's adorable with that big smile and her red hair, and she's just pretty as hell.
Her name is Leslie Ann Warren.
I remember her with John Davidson way back with Walt Disney.
Yeah,
one and only original family band. Oh boy, that triggered some
She's
stuff.
such a terrific actress and a fabulous comedian, and she works all the time. Leslie, if you ever hear this, honey, I'm sorry. Come on our show so I can apologize to you directly.
It's beautiful. So here's what we're going to do, everybody. We want everybody to check out DebSFord.com. She's also on Twitter. We need to work on your Twitter following. Her Twitter following, and she's at DebSFord on Twitter also, right?
Yes.
You guys can go to DebSFord.com, find out about her great books, especially if you have children, because these are great and Christmas is coming. It's a great time to buy stuff for your children. The children's book series is called Allie's Adventures. And check out her IMDb and watch all the stuff that she's been in. And if you're having a party and you need a celebrity impersonator and you want somebody coming as Trinity, check her out.
And you have a lot of money.
And you can go to DebSFord.com. And we want to thank you for coming on the Jimmy Star Show. And wish you all the luck with everything that you've got going on.
And I would like to say something really special to you. Thank you for doing those books for children. Children need those things learned. And I think you're going to do a wonderful job with it. So that's nice because I love children, and anybody that does something for children to grow into better people is my fan. I'm their fan. So I'm honored to talk to you about the books.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, everybody. So we want to thank you for coming on the show. And if you need anything or you have anything great to promote, let me know, and we'll bring you back.
That's right, Meryl O'Bron.
Meryl O'Bron.
Looking her up.
All right, everybody. Okay. So it's Deborah Smith Ford. Thank you so much for coming on the show, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye, Deborah.
Bye.
That's a sweet girl.
Very
nice.
Very, very
what
nice.
Girl? She's a grandmother. Jesus, she looks
a beautiful lady who does not look her age.
She looks great for a grandmother. Jesus.
So we're going to take a little.
Unless she got pregnant at 10.
We're going to take a little bit of a music break, you guys, and we're going to play a music video. Chad.
That's me.
Let's do Kirsten Marilyn, The Struggle, you guys. This song comes out next week on Tuesday. It's called The Struggle. Here's the music video for it. You got it ready, Chad?
I do, but we got a little bit of an awkward angle, but that's all right.
That's okay. Go for it.
Peace. Here it is.
I rely on the struggle. I'm pumping up with trouble. I feel alive when I'm climbing up. Oh, no. I don't want to give it up now. No matter all the fear and the doubt. I walk the streets of the city. Ain't got no money, but don't need no pity. I'm everything that I need to be. Oh, yeah. Better watch the tone in your mouth. 'Cause I ain't gonna ever back down. would have given you everything. I would have begged, I would have stole to get you anything. And all I asked for was loyalty. Oh, you better watch the tone in your mouth, 'cause I will knock you straight to the ground. You can say you love me. It should have always been this way. I want you to tell me, tell me, tell me.
There you go, Kirsten Marlison.
Absolutely, you guys. So that song's coming out. It's called The Struggle, and it's coming out November 17th.
That's banging.
Yeah, it's a good song. I like it a lot. I think everybody will like it, actually. So also, you guys, like with all the fall TV and everything going on, I have a couple TV shows I want to recommend, and Ron doesn't watch any of these, but they're fun. First off, you guys got to check out Scream Queens. It's so terrible that it's good, believe it or not, and it's done by the same guy who does, like, I don't know, I think Glee or a bunch of those different shows, and it's about a bunch of girls in a sorority and somebody killing everybody on campus, but it's really, really campy.
Again?
It's campy and stupid and fun, and it has a real, like, 90s vibe. They play all the music from the 90s.
Talk about killing a plot.
And it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a big success, and it's got a lot of celebrities that are in it, and a lot of cameos by the young, like, hot celebrities and all the big music stars like Ariana Grande, and everybody was in it. And
for you intelligent people out there who don't want to watch,
wait, I'm not finished.
See how it is when I cut in, you cut in on me.
I know, but you're going to change it for intelligent people, and I'm giving like shows to watch.
To
so
stupid
wait,
people. So stupid people go to the left, intelligent people go to the right.
No, it's okay.
Did
The
you see
stupid
what he
people.
just said?
So the
He's
stupid
appealing
people
to
going,
stupid people.
Going to the left.
And he watches this show. Hello?
Yeah, I do watch it. Scream Queens is hilarious.
And stupid people watch it. Hello.
It is hilarious.
I didn't say it.
I know you didn't, because you don't watch anything but documentaries. I need that in my back's itching. All right, you guys. So, like, watch Scream Queens, the new season of Empire, which is anybody who's in the music industry will love. It's fantastic. So the new season of Empire is out now on Hulu and on TV. It's really good. And then make sure to watch what's Arrow and Gotham. Those are like the best shows on television, you guys. They're freaking awesome. So check them all out. And then if you want to watch something intelligent, Brian will tell you what to watch.
I watched last night the premiere of Oak Island. Don't laugh. It's all over the world, this show. Everybody's flipping out over it because, in fact, they have found things at the bottom of the well, which is about Oak Island. His treasure is buried down there, but in such a way that nobody could get to it. And 7 people have died trying to do so for the last 200 and something years. It is supposedly where the covenant, not covenant, what's it called? The thing that Moses put the scriptures in?
The covenant.
Ark of the Covenant.
Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant is down there, and all kinds of artifacts. So now this is the 3rd season, and we're getting down, and they really dig it. They have no idea what's there. So you're with them every week as they dig down and down and down. Then after it, they had all about Adolf Hitler. That Hitler did get away in a submarine, and that he went to Argentina, and now they're following the tracks of where Adolf Hitler went. There was a tremendous Nazi party in Argentina by the thousands with the swastikas and all that crazy crap that those swine used to run around with. And they were thinking of coming into the United States and killing us back in the 50s. But, of course, they didn't. So that show looks like it might be promising, and we will find out. Hoover lied about it. He said that they found the remains of Hitler. Not true. It was a woman's remains. So America has a wonderful way of keeping us stupid. Now, that rocket that was seen that they said was a rocket is not a rocket. It was a UFO with a tremendous light, and it flew, and it went, and they said it was this, it was that, but nobody's buying it now. Everybody knows that it was definitely an unidentified object a few days ago that flew across the skies. So that's it.
There you go.
I love that stuff.
Chad, do you have any TV show that you actually watch?
No, and I don't think that was a UFO.
No, everybody said that it couldn't possibly be a rocket because of the way the light came out. And, they're trying to cover it. I believe in UFOs.
They're just
There's no
screwing you.
question
It's probably Project Bluebeam. Someone's screwing with your head. That's all it is.
No. Listen, you believe in Santa Claus, so I believe in UFO.
Yeah. Don't get the rapture mixed up with an alien abduction when they tell you that.
No, but it's just as if you really watch Aliens, as I do, what's it called?
Ancient
Aliens. Yeah. They make a lot of sense about how could things have been built back in the days of old with the equipment that they had then. That they find that they can use today's equipment to do the same thing, cuts, lines, stones. It's amazing how those primitive people and the Egyptians was so ahead of the game. So watch it, educate, learn, open your mind to everything.
They had a lot of slaves, a lot of Hebrews.
Not enough slaves, and you have to watch the show to get the idea. I mean, there are the same things all over the world back in that period, and they didn't have an airplane and no way of getting around. Yet everybody had the same stuff and the same building and the same technique, and that's what they don't get. So there's a lot of mysteries about how old civilization is on this planet. Watch it. It's very interesting.
It is interesting to watch.
Even if you don't believe it, the idea is good. It's a good idea.
What do you, Chad? Do you watch like any TV or no? You just work at night playing shows.
No, I mean I watch TV. I just try to stay with what's going on in the world, and
you watch like news then, or you don't? Because you don't watch like action shows and stuff like that.
Yeah, I watch news compressed. I don't watch it with all the pill commercials in between and stuff like that. I find the channels on YouTube, people covering like what's important, pretty much.
That's what I like to do too, because it's so funny. It's so funny that you say all the pill commercials, because like every time the pill commercials come on, Ron and I are like, "Oh my god!"
It's like, quick, we can go make a grilled cheese sandwich and grab some lemonade. We got 3 or 4 minutes.
I know, but it'll be like you like have something to like just to save it, to stop itching or something, and it says, if you use this project though, you go blind and your dick falls off,
and you think of killing yourself. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I mean, like there's so many bad things.
It can cause a heart attack, a stroke. It can cause cancer. I mean, but take a chance now. The pill may stop you,
and then you'll stop itching.
And it's amazing. People go out and buy these things, so it's weird.
Well, that's
how it is.
That,
what I watch? I go to the high channels, and I watch English news. Because in England, they do not mask things as the media does here. And let me tell you folks out there, before a reporter, and this is a fact that I know, before a reporter can report what he has discovered, the producers of that show have to okay it. And if they don't like it, you don't get it. But in England, it's all open mic and they don't care what they say. And I've learned so many things about our country by watching British news. It's fascinating.
Absolutely.
We lie like crazy in this country. I don't know why. They think we're stupid. Like I said, why don't they tell us they're a UFO and they've found them and they know? Because people will panic. Who's going to panic? They blew down the 2 buildings in New York. We didn't panic.
Actually, the people that are in the chat room that are in England said like the news in England is shit too.
Probably.
Hey, Ron, just for your info, there were 3 that fell.
America.
Like Wag the Dog. Goddess says like Wag the Dog, which was a great movie. I love that movie.
No, I mean, England loves to say bad things about America, and that's how I find things out, because they say things that we won't say because we don't want to look bad to the world. But England thinks nothing of saying bad stuff about the States.
And Jane Yates is
saying they should really
that,
pay us back the gazillions of dollars they owe us.
Jane Yates says she likes to watch stuff on Periscope because it's unedited and live as it's going on. That's funny. I like that.
Who said that? Goddess?
Jane Yates.
Oh, Jane. Hey, Jane. How are you?
So let's do another music video, you guys. Shalimar's Slow Dance is starting to climb up the charts. It's doing really, really cool.
This one I really
You guys
love.
know Shalimar. They were like a hit band with many, many #1 hits. The name of the new single is Slow Dance. It came out 2 weeks ago or so, 2 or 3 weeks ago. The video is cool. The song is cool. Chad, we got that one ready?
Roll
This
it.
one's going to do something.
All right,
on the
everybody.
charts.
Here's Shalimar's Slow Dance. Check it out.
Good song.
School dance, red light party, or at the end of the night of hardcore clubbing. I remember it well. I took your hand, led you to the dance floor. I felt your heart beating next to mine for the very first time. I put my hands around your waist, slow down the pace. You rest your head on my shoulder, and we moved in time, side to side. I wanna know, does anybody slow dance anymore? At the end of the night, on the dance floor. Slow dance anymore. At the end of the night, on the dance floor.
You don't need no invitation. Oh, don't need a special occasion. No, 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 no. We're gonna make it like the first time. I felt your heart beating next to mine, to mine, to mine. I wanna feel your hands around my waist. Let's slow down the pace.
I rest my head on your shoulder, and we move in time.
Move in time.
Side to side.
Side to side. Does anybody slow dance
Anymore.
anymore, anymore? At the end of the night,
On the dance floor.
on the dance floor. Does anybody slow dance? Oh, anymore, anymore.
At the end of the night. On the dance floor. Does anybody slow dance anymore? At the end of the night.
If y'all know what I'm talking about,
On the dance
Do you slow
grab that
dance?
girl. Let's say it.
Absolutely.
There you go.
You gotta love it, everybody. That's
Good song.
Shalimar, and the name of the single is called Slow Dance.
It's a beautiful song. It's slow and it makes you relax and feel good about yourself. The lyrics are good. The music is good. The opening is phenomenal.
Yeah, you like that.
I love that opening. It's like I listen to it and smile. This is a good song. Watch this one, people. It's going to be on the charts.
It's so funny, too. Ron really likes my back scratcher.
Well, no, it's just I have something to play with instead of him. Wow. I got sick of playing with his little back scratcher.
I love it. That's not nice.
Wait a minute, let me pick
Listen to the don't pick my nose with my back scratcher. I stick it on my skin.
Oh, what difference? Let me pick your nose. Come
no.
on, let me pick, please.
All right, everybody, too. Ron and I will be at One Magical Weekend, June 5th through June 3rd through 5th, 2016. You can find out more. Tickets are getting ready to go on sale. You can follow them on Twitter. It's at the #1 Magical Weekend. On Facebook, you can just plug in One Magical Weekend and like the page. We're also on Moves. If you're on Moves at One Magical Weekend, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's June 3rd through 5th, 2016. Tickets going on sale soon. And right now they're pushing White Party Week, which is at the end of November in Miami. And to get more information, you can go to onemagicalweekend.com, ONEMAGICAL weekend.com.
And One Magical Weekend was not only about gorgeous guys in, little bathing suits. We did go to Disneyland functions. I mean, we had a ball on the water thing, on the rides. I mean, it was a riot. All these gay guys, big tough guys screaming on the rides, oh, like little girls. That's what I got a kick out of. But you have a ball there. I mean, you dance, you drink, you eat, you party. It's like 3 days of just forget about it. Insanity. I'm thinking about it, and I'm saying to Jimmy, I don't know if I can make those 3 days again. I suffered the last time. It was hard for me. But those young kids, they just go, 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 go.
You got to remember, though, you had a hard time also because you had a terrible knee that you come back immediately from that and had surgery on it.
Right.
Now, so now you won't be in the same shape.
Right. But I had a ball. I mean, I loved the water. The water thing was, I tell you, my bathing suit gave me a wedgie that I thought my eyes were going to fall out of my head when I slid down that thing, remember?
It was hilarious.
We really screamed with laughter. It was a fun 3 days. I'm looking so forward to it.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to go.
So now we're going to play an interview. Chad.
Aye, Captain.
Let's do the Lara Spencer interview real quick first.
Great interview, folks.
Let me give a
little fall in.
That's what I was going to do. You give the fall in and Chad will get it ready.
We moved to Garden City, Long Island from Beverly Hills, and we were different kind of people. We dressed very designer. My daughters were dolled up. Deirdre wore Norma Kamali. And when we got to Garden City, the kids were going to school in dungarees and sneakers and backpacks, and my two kids went dolled up looking like idiots, and all the kids made fun of them. All the kids except one, who was Lara Spencer. Lara Spencer was the wild kid in the school. Nothing bad, but where there was mischievous trouble, there was Lara Spencer. Therefore, she became one of my favorite kids that hung out in my house. So when you see and hear this interview, you'll get the whole picture. I love Lara, not Hollywood love. I really do love her, like she's one of mine. In person, she's one of the kindest, sweetest, most lovable people. She's high energy. She's always up. She's always ready to party. She likes to take a couple of drinks and go berserk. She's just the coolest person in the world. So please enjoy this terrific interview, my favorite. There we go. Hi, everybody. Ron Russell here again with Set the Record Straight. I've always told you I've had special guests, legends of Hollywood, incredible people on my show. And I've always been very happy to interview them. But today is an ultra special day for me. Lara Spencer, I have known for many, many years. I've watched her grow. I followed her career. I watched her start off as a Long Island reporter, reporting about dead people in the ocean that came out of an airliner that crashed. I've watched Lara go on The Insider and travel from there back to Good Morning America, where she belongs, because she's great. She brings to GMA things that they didn't have before. She brings laughter, tremendous amount of play and humor. So I want to say this from the bottom of my heart. I truly love my little Lara Spencer. She's like my other daughter. Lara?
Hello, Ronnie.
Ronnie.
This is so funny to do because what you didn't mention was that you have known me since I was in 7th grade.
Yes.
When you moved to Garden City, Long Island, from Beverly Hills.
And I met you opening the front door to my house, and you were sliding down my banister, and you jumped off and you said, "Hello, Mr. Russell, I'm Lara," and you ran back up the steps into Leslie's room.
And that was the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
No, I knew then that this kid had a lot of special stuff. And then I watched you in high school. Remember when I made you up for Peter Pan? You were one of the bad boys.
I was Captain Hook. I was the understudy.
No, you were.
Understudy.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh.
But and then I was the bad boy behind. No, I think I was a pirate behind Captain Hook. And I just kept praying that she would like mess her lines up, the real Captain Hook, so that I could push her out and have my moment.
No,
and your daughter Leslie was, of course, the beautiful.
She played the mother.
Yes, of course she had like a feminine role, and I had to be like with a hook and a pirate's cap.
Well, that's because you were a champion swimmer and diver.
Yeah, but why stereotype?
Well, when you're a diver and a swimmer and an athletic woman.
But I had that hairdo.
Well,
let's discuss the hair.
What hairdo?
What, my hair in high school?
I wasn't going to.
It was the same. It was the same as yours now.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to discuss that.
I know, but I just figured we'd get it out there.
No, I was never going to discuss that.
You're speechless.
Yeah, because I don't want to even go there.
Neither did I. I'm still mad at my mother about it.
When Lara was a little girl, she showed stuff that other people didn't show. Jill Bergreen was an excellent singer, and she was a star, and she played Peter Pan.
Do they know who Jill Bergreen is?
No, they don't. But I like to name drop. But Jill may watch it one day. That was one of the gals that went to school with my kids and Lara. Lara, even if she wasn't on stage, you knew she was there because she'd be off stage, backstage, swinging from the rafters, doing something funny. She was always in the middle of trouble. And in school, whenever they said there's trouble, I'd say, mm-hmm.
Right, you don't need to give every story.
And not bad trouble, nothing bad.
No, I was sweet.
Stuff.
I just had a lot of energy.
And everybody loved her. All the kids loved her. She was like the favorite kid of everybody. Mm-hmm. And my daughter Leslie adopted her as a sister. Yeah. And they've been the dearest of friends all these years. Now, Lara, bragging about you, which is what I love to do, and your Good Morning America performances there are just incredible.
Thank
I love
you.
everything you do.
I love being there.
I know, and you can see that. And it's a
I
great
literally,
crew.
you must really love what you do if you don't mind getting up every day at 4 a.m.
No, it's so obvious because you bring a light to that show that wasn't there before, as I said. Now you've gone on and you decided to become an interior designer, which is a side of you I never knew.
No, I've always done it.
Never
I've always,
that.
yes.
Never.
I love, Antiques Roadshow. When I hosted Antiques Roadshow, you knew.
Yeah.
You and I have always talked design. I've always
But
loved
I
it.
loved your Connecticut house and what you did with it.
Yeah.
I mean, how was beautiful. She just got junk from the street and reupholstered it and made it treasure.
Yeah, you know what?
Treasures.
I didn't grow up with a lot of money, as you know, and my mom had a great eye and a very limited budget. The word decorator was not even a word I knew.
Sure.
All I knew was that she wanted to create a comfortable home for us, and every Saturday morning she would pile, I'm the youngest of 5, and she would pile me into the back of her wood-sided station wagon, and off we would go, sailing. No boat needed, She would have, a couple bucks, and she would take me to all the local yard sales, and she's the one who really got me looking at things in a different way, and seeing a chair that was really beautiful and classic in shape, but just hideous in the way it currently was. But she taught me to not judge a book by its cover. Mm. Don't worry about the fabric. That can be changed. Look at the shape. Look at the lines. And I always love that idea of recycling and reinventing and creating pieces that are uniquely you and that are inexpensive but one of a kind. I think that a lot of interior designers can feel very exclusive, and I don't think that's fair because most people can't do that. And so
you're designing on a budget. Your book is all about...
it's not, but I don't really focus. Yeah, I did Kathy Griffin's whole house in LA, right. And she didn't care how much I spent, but she was thrilled to know that I found pairs of chairs at a thrift shop that were, covered in the granny plastic, that were untouched by time from the 1960s and covered in like a hideous chintz, and then I recovered them in a gorgeous chartreuse linen, and then used, great chrome tacks on them. And she loved the fact that her pieces had a story. Of course, with her, it was always a joke, like, who died in this chair. But she loved the idea of the same thing. Her house looks like no other house in LA. It's super chic. It looks...
I saw pictures of it.
Yeah, it's just fabulous. Yeah. And it's her, and she loves the stories, and that's really what it's about. It's not you can definitely do more with less. But to me, it's also about the recycling, the reinvention.
Okay, so exactly why should I buy your book, or why should anyone looking at this show buy your book? What's the reasoning?
The reason is that for years, my friends have been asking me how I do it, giving me lists to go find things for them, loving the stories of how little I paid, how I reinvented it. And after, the 10th person said, you really should write a book. You have a lot of great information to share. I said, you know what? Maybe they're onto something. I have 2 shows on HGTV about decorating. I think you can tell that I love it and that I'm passionate about it, and I know what I'm talking about.
Now, answer me honestly.
Yeah.
How well is your book doing?
It's doing great.
How great?
It's sold out on Amazon.
Oh, it's sold out on Amazon, folks. So now you're really going to have to look for it.
Well, they're going to restock. Don't not go to Amazon.
But I know that when everybody sees this, they're going to want to have the book immediately. And
well, I mean, like Barnes and Noble sells it, and hopefully your local bookstore, and I hope you'll want to read it. But
I want to promise that of you also. Will you promise me?
Promise you.
When I get my farmhouse in New Hope, that you'll come and maybe tell me what I should do with some.
Oh, he's flying. He's the master. You are an incredible decorator.
Yeah,
and
I know.
You know that. A lot of what I learned, I think, is through watching you with your various interpretations.
Every year a different design.
Well, and I'm the same way now.
Yeah,
I think when you're, a creative person, it's really representative of who you are, the way you live. And, your daughter and I love a good yard sale. She and I have been going our whole lives. We didn't have a whole lot of money, but we had a whole lot of style.
I just went from Italian Tuscan, and now I'm going into 1800s farm.
I can see you doing like Rat Pack LA, clean line,
no,
mid-century.
I hate mid-century. I
see, that shocks me.
No. My mother had mid-century. We had blonde step tables and coffee tables and that ugly balloon lamp, all that junk.
That's called the Arco light. I love
junk.
That
And I couldn't wait to help her throw it out so the garbage man could take it. Because
that's the beauty of my book, and the beauty about interior design is that to each his own. Right. I don't tell you what style to do. I simply tell you that once you can identify what your personal style is, the sky's the limit as to what you can find and how.
But does your book help us with the classics? Let's say I find an old spinning
100%.
wheel. What can I do with the spinning wheel?
Light it on fire. A spinning wheel?
Yeah.
I draw the line.
Well, I can make a planter out of it.
And I will come water it for you.
Or butter churner. My daughter Leslie is starting this whole new venture now with table settings and unusual ways of decorating. And she's starting a blog. And she may eventually go into a book also about, just because I do interesting tables when I have dinner parties.
I know.
Oh, I think nothing of going out and getting bricks, stones, wood, trees, dead animals, anything. I don't care. I put it on my table because...
I'm glad I wasn't at that party.
Well, no, it fits the mood. And Leslie, I guess, has gotten that for me, and now she's doing that. Lara, I know that we have to go to the book signing.
Yes, I have a book signing, and if I'm late, I will blame you.
You've given me more time than I guess I should have.
I'm sorry this room is so hot. I apologize that we're both sweaty.
That's okay.
But we love each other, and that's all that matters.
Yes, Lara Spencer is by far one of the nicest human beings you ever want to meet in your life. She's not a phony, she's not a put-on, she's not pretentious. She's the same girl she was back then, except 3,400 million times far more beautiful, with a body that doesn't quit. Quick question, how do you stay so thin? That's what my people want to know.
I work my butt off.
You exercise?
I exercise. I work a lot. I have 2 kids. I'm running around. There's not a lot of time. Like, I inhaled a pizza, a whole pie before you got here, as Sydney can attest, my makeup artist. I'm not afraid to eat, but I think everything in moderation. I definitely think about it. I
didn't want to mention your kids because I don't like to bring up people.
No, that's my number one
She's
most proud moment.
got a gorgeous son, Duff, and a beautiful daughter, Kate, who are the most incredible little kids who I haven't seen in
hysterical.
2 or 3 years. I really like to see them again. But now that I'll be living up in Philadelphia area, I'll be going to Connecticut a lot.
Yes.
So everybody, go out and buy the book. And
I break for yard sales since he doesn't know the name.
No, I know. I was going to say I break for hot guys. That's the book I'm going to write. No, that's the book I'm going to write. I break for hot guys.
That's a very terrifying book.
Well, not really. When you get to be my age, you break for anything.
Right.
If it's breathing and it's standing up against a tree.
I think I just broke it, actually.
You break for anything. Anyway, Lara.
I break for a pulse.
Go out and buy the book, for crying out loud.
Isn't he a good interviewer?
I think it's...
That's what they say. I love you.
I love you.
See you, everybody.
Good
I
stuff.
love this girl. That's what Tippy Hedren said.
That's good
All right,
stuff.
everybody. That's Lara Spencer from Good Morning America. And
that's probably the realest interview I have ever done. There was nothing that we planned or talked about. It was just when I see Lara, that's what we do. And she's such a delight that I just enjoy her so. And I hope you enjoyed this also.
And her book was I Break for Yard Sales.
Yes, and you can watch her on television. She's in one of those private channels. And her show was really a good show. It's about people win money when they go to the flea market or the junkyard, whatever it is.
It's HGTV in the United States.
And they find crappy pieces of furniture and they fix them up. And then they put a room together. Whoever puts the most beautiful room together gets like thousands of dollars. And Lara's the hostess of her own show. It's quite a big hit.
And she's also the host of Good Morning America, which is the number one talk show in the United States every morning.
Yeah, she's just somebody that's really special.
That's right.
What's next on the list, Jamie?
It says that I was the best thing, that you're the best thing I ever picked up in a mall instead of picking you up at a flea market.
Who's that?
Tristan says you're the best thing I ever picked up.
Well, you didn't really pick me up.
I tried.
You tried. I didn't go.
I know, but you eventually went.
Well, only when I met you the second time and I found out you had a radio show.
You could just say you could just keep the fantasy alive for everybody.
Okay, he picked me up and then he made passionate love to me in the elevator, and then we left and got married.
Yeah, not quite, but eventually that's the way it came out.
Well, we got
eventually
married.
You fell for you. They're saying laugh out loud. Eventually you fell for me. So
I love him to death. What are you kidding? He's my special guy. I think he's the bestest.
There you go.
I love Jimmy Starr. Somebody else you have to know personally. He's good. He's good-hearted. He's giving. He's generous. He's loving. He's very tender.
See, that's
he's
nice.
very caring. He kisses all the time. He hugs all the time. He tells me I'm beautiful all the time, which is bullshit.
No, he is beautiful.
But I let him get away. Well, come on, I'm an old bag. But I let him get away with it. You know, what am I going to tell him? You're stupid. You know, if the jerk believes it, let him believe I'm beautiful. I don't want him to think I'm old and ugly, then he'll leave me. So as long as his eyes are not good and he thinks I'm good looking, good for you, Jim. I'm gorgeous. I'm sexy. I'm young. I'm thin. I got a big body, muscles. Look at me.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it any way I get it.
I'm the most gorgeous creature you ever want to see, Jim. Just don't put your glasses on.
Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play. I have these two little quick interviews, you guys, that we did at Chiller. A Chiller.
Right.
And one of them is with Noel G. And it's really quick. It's like, I don't even know if it's a minute long. And you guys know Noel G. He was in Batman The Dark Knight, which was like the biggest of all those Batman movies. And he was in Fast and Furious 1 as a main character. He's also in the final Fast and Furious, which I guess isn't going to be the final Fast and Furious anymore. And he was leaving to get on the plane, and Ron thought that the whole interview was going to fall flat and everything. And he was like, I don't know how you did that. And it's a fun, quick interview, and we put it on YouTube.
In the hallway, you know.
I did it
on the way out the door.
I did it in a hallway as he was on the way out the door, and it's a really quick one, and it got like over 2,000 views on YouTube already, and it's only been up a week, so it's cool. I guess he's pretty popular, so check it out and see what you think. Here's Noel G.
Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? Jimmy Starr from the Jimmy Starr Show. I'm here with Noel G. You know him from Fast and Furious, Dark Knight Rises. What else we got? I know you got a million of them, but my favorite one is Fast and Furious, dude. Yeah. Hector!
Yeah.
Tell him. That's live. It's going on here.
Oh, yeah. No, you got me stuck, man. No, go ahead. Tell me what's poppin'. I'm on a good one right now. I'm on a good one right now. Go ahead, man. Take it from me. Take it from me.
You're gonna okay, I have a question.
What's up?
Here's my question. Paul Walker died. They just did Furious 7. They featured everybody who's been in all the movies. It was a sad thing. I did the costume design on the second one. Okay. So I actually Neil. Thought he was really cool. What did you think of the last movie? And what did you think of the whole tribute thing to it at the end? Because that was like a really touching thing. I was crying, dude. It was touching.
Yeah. No, man. Paul Walker's my boy. You know what I mean? I got mad love for him, mad respect for him. I mean, when it all happened, I was hoping it was a sick Facebook joke, but it ended up being real. I had to watch it on the news to find that out, and my heart goes out to him and his family. And, Paul Walker was the most humblest dude. He treated the janitor the same way he would the president. Nobody was no different, just to figure a speech, but most humblest dude ever.
Absolutely. So what do you got coming up? Anything big we got coming up?
TV show fresh off the boat. Got another movie coming out called Pizza Joint. It's kind of like a barbershop, but in a pizza place. Got another movie coming out called Beyond Skyline, and a lot of new stuff, man. Follow me on my Instagram, Actor Noel G. That's one word. Follow me. Stay tuned. You're going to see a lot more.
We're going to get him back on the Jimmy Starr Show again one day soon, you guys. So peace out, Noel G. Awesome.
That's what's up. Much love. Cool.
There you go, everybody. So I know that was quick, but I had to grab it. You know, when you're in media, you grab things when you can get them or you don't get them. And so we were happy with it. And I think he might have been stoned or something because he was getting on a plane.
I'm on a good one.
The whole
I'm on
thing
a
was
good
just
one.
fun, but like,
Yeah, but also that event was a nice event, but just didn't have any structure. People were walking around aimlessly. I mean, knocking each other. It was just gross people. Sometimes I didn't care for it. I'd never go back to that thing. But if you want to go see your favorite celebrity, then you have to go through the motions. I mean, I had it to do with the agent of Batman, Adam West, who was rude to me and nasty. And, we had words. I left. It was not a pleasant experience. Celebrities have to realize that they are no longer who they were. And they can't pull that kind of clout. If Jimmy and I give them 5 or 7 minutes on camera, they should be grateful. Because nobody else was there doing it. Okay? Nobody was getting them on camera. And Jimmy and I, and especially like Julie Newmar was charming, and I did her. I didn't have any problem with her, and she's Catwoman. But, Adam West's agent or manager was really one tough number. And I got news for you. He's going to spoil it for Adam West, because a lot of people, if he behaves like that, will not have anything to do with Adam West. In my business, you have to be nice to everyone.
Just the way it should be. I mean, lots of people in the chat room have radio shows, and lots of people listening have radio shows and stuff. And they know how hard it is. And the bigger the celebrities are, the more difficult it gets to get these things. And unless you're
I don't find that to be
really big.
I don't find that to be. The bigger they are, the better they are.
I think they're better if you can get them. Yes.
No, you can get them easier. They're more agreeable because they want to get their name out, their movie out. We produce them. They do the film. We sell the film for them. Without media, they could stick the film up their kazoo. I mean, how are you going to see it? How are you going to know where to go and get it or buy it or see it? So the media is so important. And Jimmy and I are very kind media. We never do negative crap. We don't say so-and-so look like shit, or the other one's ugly, or one's a fag, or one's a dyke, or one's a whore. We never do that stuff like a lot of the media does. They always like to put that little description after the star. We're very kind to our people. That's why we're so liked. I know in my world of all the great legends, I have a good name, because I've been kind to every one of them, and if ever I want to interview them, they agree.
That's the way it should be anyway.
Julie Newmar was very kind about it, very sweet. And of course, I knew her from Palm Springs, but not that well. And she was the old ones are the best ones.
As time goes on, everybody gets to broaden what they get to do. When we started out, Chad, you remember when we started out the Jimmy Star Show? Every once in a while we would have a pretty good guest, but nothing compared to now we've had Academy Award winners, we've had Grammy winners. When you have Oscar winners and stuff, that's kind of a cool thing, and it's only going to keep getting bigger and better because we're getting so many views. So
got to crawl before you walk.
That's right. You got to crawl before you walk in. We're getting ready to run. And so
also, I have to say it's chemistry. Jimmy and I have a great chemistry together. Don't forget, we're the first gay couple who are married to host a television show. That's unheard of. 10 years ago, they would have kicked us off the air. What, faggots? We don't want faggots hosting a show. Get lost, Queens. But now it's okay. The world is ready for us and our humor, and we bring you into our state of mind, which is funny and campy. And I think that's what's selling our show, because we really are, I'm going to brag a little, escalating. I mean, we really are flying everywhere, no matter what. We're recognized. People ask us for not autographs, but they want to talk to us. And
we went to a Broadway show, and people came up to me and said, "Are you Jimmy Star and Ron Russell from the Jimmy Star Show?"
Right.
How cool was that in Broadway in New York? I mean, that's some cool stuff.
And I turned to Jimmy and I said, well, when you make New York, you've made it all over, if they recognize you in New York. So it's really happening, and we're happy because it's a happy show. And we like you guys to laugh and think we're crazy and outrageous. And, I don't give a shit what I say, because it's 75. What are they going to do, fire me? Like I give a crap. I mean, I'd rather sit home and play with my roses and my garden than sometimes do this. It's exhausting. So I say what I like, and I give the opinions of an old guy because I've been around, and I know it's shaking in the world. And why not tell people my opinion?
Ron, I've been here from the beginning, and Ron is definitely the missing piece to the Jimmy Star Show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think we're a good combination. Straight guy, funny guy, crazy guy, sane guy.
Yeah.
Jimmy knows names and does all that stuff. I can't do that crap. I don't even know my own. My daughters, if I'm with them, I say, which one are you? I mean,
that's bad.
One's a blonde, and Deirdre's a redhead, Leslie's a blonde, and I'm ready to call their name out, and I forget their names. I say, oh my God, which one are you? I mean, come on, it happens. So they just simply say, they give me fake names. Well, I'm Tallulah or I'm Louise.
So here's
little bitches.
Which is funny, though. What we're going to do, you guys, we're going to take a music break. I have one more video. It's a real short one, too. We'll play after that with Madison and McKenzie Lintz. Hopefully we can hear it okay. And but we're going to play Rod Garden. I don't know that we've played this before on the Jimmy Star Show.
No, we didn't.
The name of the song is I Want to Run. It just got released. It's the name of the band is Rod Garden. And Chad, we got that okay?
Check it out.
All right, everybody, here's Rod Garden, I Want to Run. Great video.
Trespassing into paradise, I'm ready to pay the price for the way that I feel. I would lie, I would seek to be with you. Oh yeah. As you sit on the bed with your needle of joy, I still see all the good you tried to destroy. When you're low, when you're high, so it is, so am I, just to be with you. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. And I wanna run. I wanna run like the wind till the bitter spin into your arms. Oh baby, you're the one. And I wanna run. I wanna run from the truth till there's nothing to lose into your arms. You know you're the one. Ask me when, I don't know why I saw the angels falling from the sky, but nobody got hurt as they fell to the earth. I held on to you. It seems that the light is dying faster, but I think I make the darkness past. I will get on my knees as I live and I breathe to be with you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I wanna run. I wanna run like the wind till the bitter spin into your arms. Oh baby, you're the one. Oh Lord. Yeah. And I wanna run. I wanna run from the truth till there's nothing to lose into your arms. You know you're the one. Oh yeah. The saints on the streets pray for love. Ain't no answers that come from above. I hunger and wait there for you to call. I'm not gonna crawl. I'm gonna run. No wrong, no right, no darkening, no light, no sunshine or rain, no tears and no more pain. No wrong, no right, no darkening, no light, no sunshine or rain, no tears and no more pain. I wanna run like the wind till the bitter spin into your arms. Oh baby, you're the one. And I wanna run. I wanna
Guy on.
Hey, everybody. So that's Rod Garden. The name of the song is I Want to Run. And I'm not sure if they're British or Scottish or whatever, but like they're awesome. The song's available worldwide. So no matter what country you're in, you can get the single off of iTunes.
And I like it. It's a good song, and it moves. It keeps you going. I was talking to Jimmy before. What am I going to make for dinner tonight? Did you ever get so sick and tired of cooking and then what the hell you're going to make anymore? I make the same stuff over and over and over. Jimmy doesn't eat anything that's got a condiment in it. He's very, very careful of he eats this. I mean, it's tough. So what do you do? I don't want to.
I'm weird. I don't like ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise,
anything.
And I don't eat salad dressing. I love salad. I just like to put lemon on it, but I don't like salad dressing, and I don't eat ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise.
And certain flavors you have to add to cooking to make it delicious, and he doesn't eat it. So it frustrates me. And anybody have any suggestions out there? Chinsey, are you still there? And no pastas, because I make too many pastas as it is.
Chicken quesadilla.
Because it's quick. So really,
what do you eat a lot of, Chad?
You're the one that eats all the time.
Well, I got Heather. She just had. In fact, I was eating some awesome chicken cacciatore with some rice today. But the little trick she uses is like vodka sauce and regular, what do you call it, basil and tomato sauce.
Yeah, that's good.
Makes it mean
Yates does
cacciatore.
Fish and chips, but Ron doesn't eat fish.
How about some chicken quesadillas? You like those?
No, I don't.
I do.
I hate Mexican food. It makes me sick.
I love them.
I get the runs. Mexican food's not good for me.
You make your own. You guys make your own pizza.
They said to cook me chicken nuggets.
Oh my god!
No, you know what? You know what I'll throw up? Hamburgers and French fries.
I love hamburgers and French fries and steaks.
And he's like a pig in shit. He don't care.
He's easy then.
I mean, I have cooked the most fabulous meals.
They cook that gourmet stuff. It doesn't always go too good.
I'm a
with
good
me.
cook.
I like risotto. Jane Yates is saying risotto. He loves risotto.
We eat rice all the time. I mean, I'm a rice freak. I like rice better than pasta. But I'm a very good Italian cook. I learned from my grandmother.
Chicken Parmesan's my favorite.
And we make that, but you just enough already with the chicken Parmesan. You're going to start, shipping in Italian.
I can do chicken Parmesan, hamburgers.
That junk
all day.
Food. If I went to McDonald's now and brought back every sewery garbage they have there, every polluted piece of crap, he'd sit there saying, good food. I make a fabulous roast with all the kinds of stuff. Jimmy, what do you think of it? It's good. I mean, come on.
It's funny, Chad, because I don't eat very much fast food anymore, unfortunately.
Good. Unfortunately, that's why you're still alive.
And I have a project I'm working on that we can't announce yet, but things have been going kind of like a little bit better with it, and everything's kind of going good. And so he was like, where do you want to go for lunch? And so we got to go to Taco Bell,
wait,
dude. I love Taco Bell.
You didn't do it right. Everyone, I do not go to fast food places.
Ever. He never
Jimmy
goes.
goes hysterical because I don't know how to order in them. The first time I went in, I stood there. I said, Jimmy, what do you do? I've never been in one. And he was hysterical laughing. So now this project that he's working on was good. And I said, let's go celebrate. And I'll take you to dinner. Where do you want to go for your celebration? He said, what was it?
Taco
Bell. Well, we went to Taco Bell. I can't tell you what that crap they think is food. I mean, give me a break. The taco shells were like rubber. That brown stuff they call chopped meat looked like sawdust tinted with some stain.
Filler.
The tomato was good. I enjoyed the tomato. But anyway, he was eating quesadillas, mamalitas, chicolinas, chupapupus, cucucacas.
Actually, Daddy Muir says he worked at Taco Bell a long time
It's
ago.
poison,
One time. He'll
right?
never eat there again.
Thank you very much. It's poisonous food. You will get sick from it. You will have diarrhea.
Yeah.
Have bloats.
Here's a funny thing. I hadn't eaten like fast food for like a year and a half, maybe two, and then I picked to go to Taco Bell. I don't know why, but within like 15 minutes of eating it, I vomited it all up.
Of course you did. It's poison.
Yeah, especially your body, Chad, because you don't eat anything junky.
I have an iron stomach, but I couldn't handle that. I fell out of the conditioning.
Daddy Muir says it's toxic.
No,
that's pretty bad.
I was listen to this. I was raised by my grandmother, who came from Italy, who cooked everything fresh. My grandma didn't know what a can was. There was no such thing. She went to the chicken market, picked out the chicken, they killed it. We ate it. She had a vegetable garden. She went to the vegetable man, the cheese man, the fish man. In those days, they used to shop that way. So I was raised on everything that came from our neighborhood, and that was homegrown. Now, my father was a pain in the ass because once I had a hot dog and my father took a fit. He said, did you know that I knew a guy that worked in a hot dog factory and his finger came off? Ooh. You might have eaten the finger. So, of course, I got a little nauseous from that. My father, if we ever went to a McDonald's and he found out about it, he would kill us. He was so against eating poorly. My father was a gourmet eater. My grandmother, Nornie, could cook. I mean, you threw a chicken at her, chicken bones, just the bones, and she made the most incredible soups. So I'm spoiled. And I taught my children that, although I know Deirdre and Leslie have gone to those places on the sneak. But what are you going to do? They're kids. Today, you couldn't get Deirdre in one or Leslie in one because their minds have recorded what I said.
My favorite is Five Guys. Five Guys is my favorite.
You know what, folks? don't even buy chopped meat in a package. Go to the butcher, pick out your meat, have him grind it, bring it home. You will see the difference. You will taste the difference. Food today is so processed that you're not even getting the aroma or the feeling of the food. You're eating some kind of... Did you know that cream cheese has plastic in it? Plastic. There's plastic in cream cheese.
Not all cream cheese. You can't put plastic in organic cream cheese.
Oh, not an organic, no.
No, Philadelphia brand cream cheese that I love.
Maybe.
There's some kind of a plastic chemical they use.
Maybe.
It's arsenic. In Pepsi Cola, there's arsenic.
Now, what is it? He told me that there's formaldehyde in Mountain Dew, but I don't drink Mountain Dew anymore.
No. Jimmy used to smell from it. Arsenic makes the color go to the top of the bottle. If there's no arsenic, the color falls to the bottom, and you'll see a clear thing with some sludge on the bottom. Anyway, enough of this crap. Folks, live long, eat well. Learn to eat from the garden, and what tastes better than a tomato from your own garden? Nothing in the world.
You're right, Ron. You're right.
Oh, when I make my pastas and I use my homegrown tomatoes, people faint. They spin in my dining and say, Ron, oh, what did you do? What'd you do? I said, did nothing. It's a friggin' tomato, basil, and olive oil and garlic. 15 minutes on the stove. Voila, there you go. They can't believe it.
So we're going to do one more quick interview, you guys. When we were at Chiller, I did a quick interview. Hopefully you can hear it with Madison and McKenzie Lintz. Madison and McKenzie Lintz, you guys know them. One of them was the main girl who gets killed after the first season of The Walking Dead. They're in Under the Dome. They're in Hunger Games. They're in the new TV show Bosch. And they're sisters. One of them's 18, one of them's 16. They're both beautiful, and it's
nice,
really nice girls that are going to have huge careers.
Wait a minute, their dad is a gem. What a father they have. We hung out with the dad, and I really liked the father. He was a cool guy. He's got like 90 kids and a wife. His wife, by the way,
his wife
was that fabulous. I didn't know. We were watching a movie, and I said to Jimmy, "Who's this actress? I've never seen her. She's fabulous." And the movie was called
The Mist.
The Mist. Oh, it's a good movie, folks. Watch it.
And it ended up that the lead lady is the mother of these girls.
And I told the husband, I said, I'm not blowing smoke up your butt, buddy, but your wife is some hell of an actress. I told Jimmy, this girl is fabulous. She's done a beautiful performance. Good film, The Mist. What an ending. Listen to Ron Russell. He don't lie.
And they've got two other kids who are in
Where do you get it?
The Mist. You can just get it. I don't know.
On what is it?
Netflix or something.
Any of those things. Watch it. It's not a corny, crappy, stupid monster movie.
It's got Thomas Jane in it. It's a great movie.
Yeah, it's not stupid. It's intelligent for a change.
So anyway, we did this quick interview. I think it's like 2 minutes long. It'll be fun. Check it out. Here's Madison and McKenzie Lintz. You guys will recognize them as soon as you see their faces.
Yeah, lovely.
Jimmy Star from the Jimmy Star Show, and I am here at Chiller Theater with McKenzie and Madison Lintz. In case you can't tell, they're sisters, and they are gorgeous. And you know them from
Under the Dome.
Louder.
Under the Dome.
There you go. And Hunger Games.
Oh, I guess Hunger Games. Yeah.
We go
just
with
that
Under the
small
Dome.
movie. Yeah.
Just that little teeny one. And then over here we have Madison Lintz, and you know her from
The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And
probably
we got a new show.
Yeah, a new show called Bosch, which is out on Amazon Prime. If y'all want to watch it, you can watch the first episode for free. If you don't have an account, if you have an account, you can watch the whole season.
Oh my God, does she know how to do the little pitch there?
Yeah,
She's got that thing downtown. Way to go. So you guys know how much we hated it when she died in The Walking Dead. When she became a zombie, it was terrible. I hated it. I really did. I just couldn't stand it at all. Because you were like the young, cool character. But I haven't seen Under the Dome, but I know we've had someone else on the show. And now, because I've met you and you're so gorgeous, we're going to go and watch it right now.
Do it.
It's going to be fantastic. So we're going to bring Madison and McKenzie both on the show with their mother, whose name is Kelly, and you guys know her from The Mist, which is a fantastic movie from our generation, my generation. And what'd you say, Ron?
And I love her mom's performance.
And her mom's performance was fantastic. As you see, this is a live interactive thing, and Ron's running the camera right now because we don't have a camera crew. But anyway, we're going to have mom and two daughters, and eventually probably two sons who are also going to be superstars coming on the Jimmy Star Show. It's going to be a lot of fun. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Let's say goodbye to everybody.
And I'm gonna swing my camera around and show you the man responsible for these two pieces of art.
There we go. Say hi, Dad.
There you go, Daddy. You did a beautiful job, Dad.
Yeah, I'm great.
All right, everybody, tune in to the Jimmy Star Show Wednesdays, 3 to 5 p.m. W4CY.com. Thank you.
That's good.
Wasn't that fun?
What is Ron doing?
He's like playing with my hair.
His hair's flat.
Styling again?
I'm puffing it. I like
Nice.
it.
He's puffing up my
I'm
hair.
crazy about this little
Right
back.
there. Mm-hmm.
He likes the back scratcher.
I had fun with an interview from the chick from the Brady Bunch. I love her. What's her name?
Jerry Reichel.
Jerry Reichel. I love Jerry. We're going to play that interview next week. It's a riot. She's a fun girl, Jerry Reichel. Remember the Brady Bunch, Chad?
I do.
She played Jane, or not
Jan.
Jan.
But not in the Brady Bunch. She
In the
was in the
movie.
Brady Bunch Variety Hour.
Marsha.
Right, show or whatever. Yeah, Marsha.
It's always Marsha. She was in like the main
Sweetie
Brady Bunch,
pie.
right?
I know her from other things, and we had a lot of fun in that interview. I had to edit it out because we got really dirty. I mean, to the point where I was even embarrassed. So I cut out all the crappy stuff, the silly stuff, the dirty stuff.
So, Chad, what do you got going on this weekend?
I don't know. Heather just texted me. We're playing some new place down in Lauderdale. It's called... You know Fort Lauderdale area, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
It's a place called... Damn, I can't read this. Bahia Cabana.
Bahia Cabana.
Yeah.
You ever been there?
No, I know it, but I've never been there. I think it's on Sunrise.
No, it's on...
It's on the beach. It's like...
Oakland?
It's like the end of...
I think it used to be... Well, there used to be one of them like on 17th Street right before you go over the Intercoastal.
Yeah, it's right there on the beach. So that's our first time playing there.
When I know it's on what do you call it? Sunrise in the beach.
That's cool though. That'll be a fun place to play.
Just take your $1 million yacht down here and park it. We'll keep a place open for you and come see us.
Well, don't laugh about that because we're coming down in January for a couple of weeks.
Are you?
And Chef Kim, who everybody should go to her webpage and see the fabulous stuff that she cooks.
Yeah.
Chef Kim has now got
It's Galley Chef.
like a $40 million yacht. That we're going to be on.
Plenty of those down here.
When we get down to Fort Lauderdale. Well, I don't go out in them because they bore me and I get nauseous.
Yeah.
I like to sit on them in the dock and drink. And everybody people come on board all night long. There's people that we know, friends on and off, on and off. That's the party. But to go out with the same 10 people on the yacht for all those hours, I get bored. And sitting in the salon, I feel weird. It's like being in a limo. Makes me dizzy.
Chad, what are some what kind of songs do you guys sing when you're playing? Do you do only country music or do you do everything?
No, it's probably about 70% country. It depends on where we are. If like we're at Boca West Country Club, I'm going to pull out like 3 or 4 Neil Diamond songs or some Patsy Cline, something from the past. If we're playing, somewhere update, we got to sing the latest Luke Bryant songs and latest country songs. But we'll sing like Doors, Rolling Stones, Jovi. We'll get into some rock and roll as well.
What is your most requested song that's a cover?
I don't know. I really don't know.
You know what song I love
a lot of people ask for Sweet Home Alabama, but I've banned that for 12 months.
Because you played it too much?
That's right. I'm sick of the
When
song.
Jimmy and I come down and you're at the Boca Country Club, we'll come in because my friend Perry belongs to that and she'll take us in. And you got to sing, I go out walking after midnight.
Heather does that one.
In the sun. You do that one?
Yeah, she does it.
I love that song. It's my favorite Patsy Cline song.
And we usually only save that for Boca. You know why?
You saved that for Boca?
Yeah, they're a little older crowd over there.
Screw you. It's a great song. Older. Get over it.
Daddy Muir says he's going to come see you when he comes down. He's going to come see one of your shows.
Well, we all should come. That's what we should do. When Jimmy and I are in Florida, we're going to have a whole gang of us come to the Boca Country Club, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous country club. Trust me,
nice.
Folks. It's no slummy hole.
No.
And get dressed nice, otherwise
I'd rather have a backyard party wherever you guys are.
What?
I said I'd rather have a backyard party.
No, I'd rather do it at the Boca Country Club.
It's got AC. Okay.
Ron likes to go to those places.
I used to go to the Boca Country Club all the time.
All right.
What's your favorite song to do, Chad?
I like doing Roadhouse Blues by the Doors, to tell you the truth.
That's a toughie.
It's a little bit of a yeller.
You're doing it with a 2-piece, 3-piece?
Yeah, well, we play with tracks. We do
Okay.
we do acoustic sets.
Otherwise, it sounds hollow.
Exactly.
What's Heather's favorite song? Do you guys play any originals?
Heather likes Trisha Yearwood.
Oh, I like Trisha Yearwood.
Yeah, she sounds a lot like Trisha, so whatever Trisha's song she likes singing.
When you guys are playing, I'm going to ask her to sing a song for me. I'm going to say, why don't you sing Here Comes the Bride? And we can watch Chad's sweat turn gray.
No, I'm used to that crap by now.
Do you know that song, Anything Goes? I forgot who
Anything
sings
goes.
Anything goes.
Oh, you're talking about the new
when
country
everything's
song.
done. I don't know if it's Anything Goes.
The
I
one
forgot
from
it
my
now.
day?
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
a
my
good tune.
favorite
In
like country
old
song.
New York,
It's like Lee Brice or somebody.
I forgot who. No, it's not that. It's definitely not that.
Yeah,
mine
I know
was
what Ron's talking
It's
about.
by
too.
Randy Houser.
Oh, Randy Houser. Yeah, he's good. He's got a great voice. He kind of sounds like Ronnie Dunn from Brooks and Dunn.
I love that guy, Randy Houser.
It's good stuff. So what do we got coming up next week?
People.
You have no
Next
idea.
week we have. Hang on, let's see. Hang on.
Oh, you ain't got it by memory.
Next week, I forgot who we have. We have a cool singer, possibly 2 cool singers coming on. I forgot, actually.
Look at Ron.
We've been out of sorts, because of the funeral thing and stuff. So we've been kind of out of sorts.
I like this song, Chad. You heard this song before?
It's Anything Goes, right?
Yeah. This is a great song.
And also, I'd like to thank everyone that sent wonderful condolences for my family. We so greatly appreciate it. Thank you all.
Yeah, Ron.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You all used to hear me talk about my cousin Bertha on the show all the time, that she'd break your legs. I used to make her out to be like a mafia woman.
Yeah.
And we used to have a lot of fun with it. Well, no more. That's life.
So everybody, next week we're going to have a great show for you. We don't know who it all is yet. We're working on it, but it will be a lot of fun. We want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Jimmy Star Show. Chad, we want to thank you for being the best engineer on the planet.
I don't know about that.
And we will see all you guys next week. Thanks, everybody in the chat room. Jane Yates, Daddy Muir, Goddess. Everybody have a great weekend. Carla, Daddy Muir, Ginger Irish, L.A. Davis, everybody, Rebel, everybody in the chat room, Chinzy, everybody, thank you so much. We'll see you guys next week and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC. You can't trust me. Big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your wanna be. Jimmy Star's new celebrity.
We'll take you out to Jimmy Stars. He'll dress you right.